So hum. So hum. Greetings, divine rainbow warriors of the new earth rising. The heat is on. In the midst of this great shift, as the quickening fully kicks in, things are really getting heated up, and with it, Pachamama is heating up. It is like a fever rising before it breaks. We call this compression breakthrough. We are having a record-breaking heat wave in the west of the United States. In Death Valley today, the temp reached 123 degrees Fahrenheit. And reports are coming in all over this realm of strange weather patterns. As Gaia is being lit up, so are all her children. The ring of fire is fully activated as we burn from the fire from within. As we are passing into the threshold of this most powerful solstice in Cancer tomorrow, June 20th, we have another massive wave of energy coming in, appearing on the Schumann charts as a 39 and a 53 hertz resonance. 5D energies flowing in through all portals, raising the frequencies as we shift into the new earth resonance. Keep riding these waves into the dawning of the golden age of the new Jerusalem. Spread your wings, angels of Nova Gaia, and take flight into heaven on earth. Aho. Today, my physical vessel is on the mend, in full recovery mode. Thank you all for your prayers, your love, your light, your blessings. Yesterday, as I was driving to the hospital, over the great, mighty Columbia River into Portland, Oregon. Portland is the first portal that the Gold Dragons opened so I could return to my sacred Condor, my queen. In 2010, the portal in Portland was opened. 2011, the portal Mount Shasta was opened. In 2012, the portal in Sedona was open, and I followed these three portals back to the sacred home of the Condor. Now, yesterday, as I drove over the beautiful Columbia River, the majestic mountain Mount Hood stood in all her glory as she transmitted a powerful energy and code to me, which lifted my spirits as it took flight into the new earth. And as I arrived at the hospital, waiting outside was our friend the Black Crow, which as I walked in she flew to the east towards sacred Mount Hood, which she waited outside through the whole process of the surgery, which went very smoothly, all the angels with us, the nurses, angelic beings, and the doctor, one of our divine masculine bro-stars of the light. And as I left the hospital after surgery, Crow sitting in the tree kept calling to me, call, call, call. And as most of you know, the Great Spirit speaks to us through our animal kingdom. And she was saying, I have your back. I always have your back. No need to fear. No worries. So thank you all again for your beautiful comments and your blessings. My sacred Condor, my queen, and I appreciate that very much. It means a lot to us. All your support and love. We send our blessings, prayers, support, and love to all of you and those that support our mission and work here, primedisclosure.com. And upon traveling home, Mount St. Helens in all her glory was transmitting her powerful healing energies. And on the tip of Mount Hood was a beautiful little cloud ship transmitting its energies to us, connecting us to our star nations. And with these intense energies, these intense powers, transformations, our vessels are being prepared for this great shift, this great awakening through the solstice and this powerful full moon through the next month into the 8-8 Lion's Gate. Everything is intensifying and accelerating. These are the sacred fires. This is Shakti merging with Shiva. This is the eagle fly with the condor, the Christos and the Magdalene, divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. All is being exposed and revealed. Our jobs are to stay in our heart, to keep the frequencies high, to connect on the deepest levels with our beloved kin. So thank you for coming here on this great mission to assist Gaia and all of humanity in this great awakening, this great ascension process. Now, over the last 24 hours, we had many activations again. 107 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours, the 17 code. After we went through the 17 portal 2 days ago, and through the 20th tomorrow into the 21st and 25th, and through the 7-7 portal. The most powerful earthquake again on the Ring of Fire today in Vanuatu, 5.8, 13 of the Divine Feminine. Earlier today, Morocco, northern tip of Africa, our sacred lands, we had a 4.7. This was on the coast of the Alboran Sea and the foothills of the Atlas Mountains, 4.7. New Zealand, Kermadec Islands, 4.7. 1111 Gateway, powerful energy coming in through these portals. Central Alaska again today, 3.0. Volcano Islands, Japan, 4.4. Divine 44, 134 kilometers depth. In Guam, on the Ring of Fire, we had a 4.5. Council of 9 coming in, 44 kilometers depth. Another 4.4 code, 4444, the 8.8. Lionsgate, the Lyran Nation, the Royal Lions of the New Lemuria are with us now. Indonesia, 4.9. Santo Domingo, Armenta, Mexico, 4.1. Then the 5.8 in Vanuatu. Dominican Republic, 3.6. Pakistan and the Sacred Portal, where the 3 holy mountains come together. Tian Shan, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun, Himalayan, with a 4.5. Fiji, 5.1, 520 kilometers depth. Another activation in Mexico, 5.199 Gateway, 217 kilometers depth. Dominican Republic, 3.6, Divine Masculine, New Atlantis energy. Central East Pacific Rise, 4.6. Indonesia, 5.2. Healy, Alaska, 4.4. Puerto Rico, Isabella, 3.5. Banda Sea, 4.7. Another activation, Healy, Alaska, in the Crown of Lemuria, 3.3. Philippines, 4.6. San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina, in the Sacred Andes Mountains, Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.3, 154 kilometers depth. And in the Alaska Peninsula, also Crown activation, 3.2. So again, the whole Ring of Fire totally activated. Divine Feminine, Christos energy, fully flowing in. The Queen is rising. She is going supernova. We continue now with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 23 degrees, 13 minutes Libra. The sun is at 28 degrees, 56 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 29 degrees Gemini. The first mockingbird of spring sings from the treetop. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 24 degrees Libra. A third wing on the left side of a butterfly, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor, she pull a card for you from the tarot deck, Shadowscapes, from Stephanie Poymoon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today, card 16, the Tower. A seed drifts down on the wind, deposited lightly to the ground. From it a tree takes root. As the years turn, it grows, a slender sapling glowing with the green life. And the years turn, grand and stately, it reaches to the sky, challenges the heavens, and the years turn. It is a mighty giant among giants, lovingly crafted living wood and greenery that is nature's masterpiece. Birds come to rest in its glorious limbs, joyous and singing, full of songs inspired by the heat of the sun and the rush of the wind and the endless skies. Men and women come to sleep in its velvety, dappled shade and dream visions of running water and soft, dark loam and home. Even in the depths of winter, so thick and established has its network of branches and foliage become that there is shelter for any traveler, man or beast, a haven for any who should wearily pass by. And the years turn, and it has been here forever, established and deep-rooted. Its branches touch the vault of the sky, brushing the stars lightly and caressing the moon as she swings past. Its roots reach into the earth to wrap around the pulsing beat that trembles in the darkness of the deeps. And then, with a fickle turn, as easily as she graced this tree with manifold blessings, nature rescinds her gift. She throws a terrible spear from the heavens. What has taken centuries to coax forth from a tiny seed is destroyed in an instant, in the deadly arc of blindingly beautiful blazing lightning. It sunders, it sears white hot, it shatters to splinters. The earth shudders at the tremors of the blow. Meaning, catastrophe, sudden change, crisis, releasing all emotion, suffering a blow to the ego, revelation, and seeing through illusions, a necessary disruption to the status quo, violent and explosive upheaval as the only way to break through the long-established patterns, fantasies shattered by the harsh and brutal hand of reality, making a clean and utter severing from the past. It is time to re-examine belief structures and opinions. This is also out with the old, in with the new. This is the process we're going through. We are the systems busters. That which no longer serves humanity is out, and that which does serve humanity is in. This is part of the great shift, and this is what we're experiencing both internally and externally. Out with the old fears, in with the new love, unconditional love for all beings of pure light. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. Has anyone else noticed how hot the sun is recently as we approach solstice tomorrow? Here in Cape Town it is winter, but the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius and tomorrow 25 degrees Celsius, which is more like summer. I went to sit outside and I had to get out of the sun because it was too hot. In winter, so weird. Any other anomalies out there? I know the USA is very hot right now. Love to everyone. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Maureen Moss, solstice, soul, and standing as peoples of the new earth. Solstice represents a significant turning point and unifying force. Everything is on purpose, be it circumstances or energies, to assist us to lift into a new arc of source solar light, soul purpose and attunement to the crystalline diamond frequency and consciousness of holy light beings. Since March, we have been receiving daily new frequencies dismantling, reconfiguring, and accelerating us for this highly activated solstice, which when integrated harmoniously with the new planetary grid, shifting light body and physical body template can potentially increase the rate of ascension as much as 200%. The royal solar lions have emphasized the importance of this solstice in preparation for the Lion's Gate, wherein those who have left their polarized yesterdays will ride a wave of clarity, empowerment, and creativity as never before, and be in position to begin a new destiny cycle, embodying the greatly enhanced frequencies of crystalline diamond light, love, unity, and sustainability, not fleeting, joy of what the lions call the future us in reality now. They have shared as well for those prepared. As you walk through the Lion's Gate, new soul missions will be activated and restructured in our DNA. For many of us, we have been stretched and pushed out of every perceived comfort zone, and it has been attempted by self and soul to pull each one out of the false realities, whether we knew or know they were false or not. We will continue to experience further adjustments, dislodging of patterns, projections, and programs that are not cohesive with peace, with love, or heart-mind-soul cohesion, a rare configuration for humans. Though the way we shall process life going forward, ending the conflict between heart and mind, and gracefully harnessing in body the light, wisdom, and guidance of the soul going forward. Some of us made difficult, challenging soul agreements as a means to an end, both personally and planetary, of what simply never has been sustainable lifetime following lifetime, and has gone against the grain of our true universal God natures and a peaceful star planet. It has taken a great deal of courage to go through them, to at times be seared by the fires of hell and stand now singed, battered, and bruised, with hearts aflame, realizing we gave ourselves a gift to gain our sovereignty and recreate a planet, Our souls knew that at the right time it would claim its territory within us and render us free, clear, and able to stand as peoples of the new earth. Now, with many impediments removed from our ego and eyes and in zero-point energies, we have opportunity to have another deeper look and feel into whatsoever needs a further going over to neutralize or alchemize what is incongruent with a harmonious and peace-filled new life stream, in order that flow of love never stops again, within us or between us. The more we allow and align with the flow of love and forgive ourselves and each other, anything and everything, our hearts, minds, throat, solar plexus, nervous system, and true essence shall rise, and we shall be able to align with our coherent personal life force, with the planetary life force, and ultimately with universal life force. Source and soul-filled, blessed solstice to all, from MaureenMoss.com. And from the teachings from the Pleiadians, a major shift is happening now. One of the most exciting aspects about being on Earth right now is that there is a reordering or a retooling taking place in your DNA. Cosmic rays are coming onto the planet so that a change is being broadcast and a reordering is taking place inside the body. The scattered data that holds the history and awareness of the living library is now lining up. The DNA is evolving, new helixes or strands are being formed as the light-encoded filaments are beginning to bundle themselves together. The scattered data is being pulled together in your body by electromagnetic energies from Prime Creator. We are here to watch this process in you, to assist you and to evolve ourselves as well. As this rebuilding or reordering comes together, you will create a more evolved nervous system that will allow much more data to move itself into your consciousness. You will awaken many brain cells that have been lying dormant, and you will come into use of your full physical body rather than the small percentage that you have been functioning with. Every place on the planet is being affected by this change, this awareness. Those of you who are the guardians of light and who wish to completely change this present reality and bring different options in are anchoring the frequency. If it is not anchored and understood, it can create chaos. It will create chaos. This is why you must ground yourselves. Time is collapsing and the energy is becoming larger and larger. You have come here to use that energy first. You will make pathways of consciousness as you pull the energy into your body that will assist others so that they may not have to go through what you go through. Many people will suddenly begin to feel this energy without any preparation at all. You are pulling the light, which is data and information, onto the planet. And as you do this, you create new pathways for consciousness to explore without even saying a word. The new pathways of consciousness create new realities, new options, and new ways of living and being. That is why the collapse of your society is inevitable. It does not hold light. It does not hold the multidimensional possibilities. It holds you in limitation, and you are tired of that. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Cosmic Origins. Like a crucible of light, deep within the microcosm of creation, the moment of inception, a light being is birthed, a wonderful light arrangement of chemical synergy, coupled with the infinite intelligence of creation. We speak of our cosmic origins, the journey that led you to this now moment, your amplified divine blueprint encoded in your DNA, amplified in your crystalline light body. To understand the true reflection of you is like reading a complex rainbow light stream, beams of colors reflecting your galactic ancestry, your cosmic origins. Many who reach the earth plane are higher light renegades, the Wayshowers, galactic communicators, resonating a unique antenna of light as you reflect your unique light signature amongst the light matrices of others. To realize the holographic reality of your world and your unique light code is a perfect light puzzle piece, perfectly aligned to your evolutionary expansion and unfoldment. Your point of higher light inception is a moment-by-moment awakening of higher light expansion, to break the veils of 3D conditioning, awakening to your cosmic imprint, your higher light abilities, to open cosmic communication, to awaken the galactic self, the many aspects of you, to reach communication with your cosmic allies, your galactic family, assisting your mission, It is simply a unique light evolution, your perfect light path. As your light family emerges, as your uniqueness is answered, as your light field integrates this knowing, as you awaken to the true self, the true you, simply invite beings that are of unconditional love to understand the great importance of higher light communication and the screening of multidimensional visitors, the path of light, light warrior, sending waves of cosmic love, showers of galactic light intelligence, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com, and from Divine Brostar of the Light, Graham Forscott, Nick Drake, Starseed born June 19th, directly aligned to Galactic Center, Venus Arts with Jupiter Teacher, aligned to Galactic Center, Neptune, Pentune, Crown Chakra, Inspiration, Decagon link to Galactic Center, conjunct to Asteroid Euterpe, Muse of the Musician, Birth Sun, conjunct Uranus, Third Eye, New Media, Chiron, Shamanic Healer, on Decagon, Amenti, I Am 10, Akashic Records, Node to Galactic Center, 144 coming in, and 73, 33, 37 into the 73, Heaven on Earth, Aho. Galactic astrology includes multidimensional psychology, cosmotopology, astrology, astrogenetics, astrophysics, plasma metaphysics, stargates, star families, Akashic records, time travel, and more. Alphanumeric cross-referencing, A equals 1 minus Z equals 26. Each phrase comes to 188. Galactic astrology, galactic core stargate, higher evolution, future memories, galactically speaking, the amethyst ray, phase conjugation, fractal physics, through stargate, inner space travel, 186, galactic astrologer, the Galactic Federation, while on earth plane, illumined, truth, future ancestor, Dharmakaya, Samantabhadra. And now from Divine Sister of the Light, Dr. Shavi M. Ali, Galactic Illumination, what light through yonder window breaks, from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. On Sunday, June 20th, 2021, the summer above the equator, summer solstice, and the winter below the equator, winter solstice, will arrive. The seen light will become brighter in one area of the planet and dimmer in the other. Temperatures will fluctuate in one place at varying levels of heat, and in others at varying levels of quite cool to cold. However, true light source, light is always vibrant and filled with spiritual atomic frequencies, which are bathing our material, atomic frequencies day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and onward into era after era. The leveling up of Earth, Gaia, began long ago, not a mere few years ago, but there is more speed at which the elevation has occurred and is continually occurring. This is why increasing numbers of people around the planet in all nations are having physiological, emotional, and mental experiences, which some refer to as ascension symptoms, but which more appropriately should be known as light activation symptoms, the letters LAS being its abbreviation. In scientific terminology, photons are light, quantum particles of electromagnetic energy with zero mass. In other words, it does not have a discernible material form. It can only be experienced. As has been discussed several times previously, for emphasis, thoughts have an electrical frequency while emotions have a magnetic frequency. Together, a physical response is created. Thus, we think a particular thought, have a feeling about it, and accordingly we create an experience regarding the person, situation, or thing thought and felt about in our reality, either harmonious and happy or disharmonious and uncomfortable. Divine thought and feeling, which is source superconsciousness, sends light into our higher selves, our souls, and we can then govern ourselves accordingly, because we will know the idiosyncratic workings of life on this planet which causes people to behave as they do. Everyone has cellular records which have historical memories of happenings long ago to themselves and to their ancestors. The records are both sublime and wonderful as well as horrible and filled with grief. Therefore, just like a business office whose dusty gray metal drawers have been allowed to become a jumble of stained and faded papers inside of cardboard files, human cellular records are being cleared out, and cells are not being merely wiped off, but replaced with new awareness, knowledge, and wisdom, sacred quantum particles of light. Let us delve into the very word of light from a spiritual, numerological science perspective. The word light has a vibration of 11, the master number of the high priestess or priest, the master teacher, the motivator of others, and the psychic. As more and more light is received by the cellular records, eventually mastership will be the result. The phrase source light also vibrates to the master number 11. Therefore, we are the microlights of the macro light, and we are becoming more of it. In the language of Medu Neter, sacred speech, and the word Ra translates as light and has a numerical vibration of 10, which is the science of Kabbalah, which began in the ancient Kemetic temples, means a cosmic messenger has arrived. Could it be that the cosmic messenger is the very source light that we are becoming more attuned to? I believe so. In fact, this has been scientifically validated by the fact that human DNA, RNA, and protein molecules are known to be transforming, evolving as we elevate. Certain dangerous medical procedures can interfere with this sacred process by literally depleting the ability of the DNA, RNA, etc. from becoming spiritually oriented, and then humanity is prone to being manipulated and controlled by forces who think that they alone are the divine. Such a belief is the utmost in atheism. Many scientists whose training, not education, there is a difference, gave them a disbelief in the divine, are now admitting that an intelligence beyond their understanding is at the helm of the ship SS Creation. As June makes its way out of the year with the solstice in a couple days, and with the direct motion of Mercury on June 22nd, and with the full moon on June 24th, and with further solar flares, winds, plasma waves, and other cosmic phenomena, June will melt into July, bringing us the day out of time on the 25th, the Galactic New Year, when the brightest star in the sky, known as Sirius, Septet in ancient times, will rise over the pyramids on the Giza Plateau, heralding the cosmic New Year's Day. In ancient days, the Nile River, originally known as Hapi, overflowed, which was a sign to the people of a rich harvest that would come later both spiritually and materially with succulent crops. As the avatar Tahuti Thoth once stated, the cosmic realm is a circumference of circles. God makes eternity, eternity makes the cosmos makes time, time makes becoming. The energy of God is mind and soul, the energy of eternity is permanence and immortality, and of the cosmos it is recurrence and counter-recurrence. Of time there is increase and decrease, and of becoming there is quality and quantity. The source of all things is God. Eternity is the essence of creation, and the cosmos is their matter. The Emerald Tablet. As we continue to review vital knowledge during the final phases of the current Mercury retrograde, and hopefully as the knowledge becomes a stepping stone to even greater knowledge, let us change Shakespeare's poetic phrase to "What light through yonder window breaks? It is the cosmic light, and God is the source." Enjoy the weekend, my brothers and sisters of the Galactic Illumination. We are all one, from the one. From disclosurenews.it. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. 1133. Death and rebirth are happening in a big way. The fall of the Cabal and the Atlantean timeline has freed the beloveds and the Holy Grail. Victory is here with this Capricorn full moon. The Divine Masculine Christ are ascending and evolving, while the Divine Feminine Christ are taking leaps of faith towards their dreams. Our efforts to eliminate the karmic debris of separation since June 2020 is complete with success. The door to spirit has now opened, bringing new levels of awareness of the trickery that the mind plays. The attachments that kept you trapped in those games has cleared, bringing major expansion into your new abundant life. Achievement, rewards, and blessings are birthing into your reality direct from heaven. The solar plexus has been going through a major upgrade out of illusions and into confidence. Through the lunar cycle since April 2021, we have been clearing and activating our divine masculine power centers out of the ego and fear and into love and sovereignty. This has been mirrored and triggered constantly to quickly upgrade out of shadows and illusions. Through this shift, our tribe is getting more grounded, stable, and prosperous. The Galactic Holy Grail has also been cleared. We are now receiving major Starseed light codes from the Omega Stargate, down into the Stellar Gateway Chakra, and into the mind and heart. This is shifting us forward into our new daily reality and new Earth. Welcome home, beloveds. The 1111 codes are strong today, creating the doorway which I am hearing is the Grail Bridge. The medicine wheel and the white buffalo prophecy is completed. We have completed the removal of the Jezebel spirit out of this timeline for good. Divine justice over past karmic attachments and contracts is freeing all the tribes of Israel today. We collectively have a blessed new beginning and a fresh start of balance, peace, love, dharma, fortune, union, emotional fulfillment, family, and unity. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen, from Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Gemini, sesquiquadrant Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and semi-square Uranus in Taurus. Our local star activities, the ongoing Saturn-Uranus square, putting us in touch with our personal role in this collective story. Self-doubts loom as what seem like impossible challenges lay ahead. How do I get over this, through this, beyond this? Questions rise and fall in the mind, and we're torn. 1 minute certain we're up to the task, the next filled with anxiety. It's helpful to flood the mind with positive thoughts, crowd out negativity without ignoring real-world issues. Getting real about life doesn't mean doom-mongering. Give yourself a break. You've got this. Under this influence, there's also a tendency to repress unwanted or unacknowledged aspects of the self. But instead we need to free them. The real you is multifaceted, assumes many labels, wears many hats. Flexibility is the key. You are never too old to change. Liberate yourself to live your authentic life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 187, Blue Overtone Hand. Overtone is a name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of the Blue Night wave spell is when things start to get very interesting. May you feel the power and enjoy the boost it gives. Today is Blue Hand, and it represents healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing. It's a very helpful combination today, as you can accomplish healing, and that can be very empowering, and put your hands to good use. Offer your helping hands to heal others, and that will feel very empowering too. Give today a big round of applause. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Roger Grossman. Today is the Blue Overtone Hand Day on the 13 Moon Dream Spell Mayan calendar. Blue Hand, Tribe 7 of the 20 Tribes Solar Archetype Cycle, knows healing, accomplishment. Blue Hand encourages you to work with your hands. Hands create, hands destroy, hands heal. Having allowed necessary deaths to occur during yesterday's White World Bridger archetype, you are now ready to heal. What is the first thing you do when incurring an injury to your body? You may well shout out loud, but at the same time you automatically place your hand or hands atop the injured area. The reason you do this is that it feels better. Rubbing your temples to ease a headache, putting your hands atop your belly when you have a stomach ache, etc. Massage, therapy, Reiki, and healing touch are all healing modalities that are transferred through hands. Use your hands to create something. It is a good time to work on those handyman projects or to lend someone else a hand. Your inner knowing is especially prominent today. You know what you know. The tricky part about knowing is that you likely have no idea how or why you know these things. You just know you know. If you try to figure out how or why you know what you know, your mind may well talk you out of what you already knew. Knowing comes from the gut and the heart. Remain mindful of your mind, because unless it is working for your heart, it will play tricks on you. Trust your inner knowing, because it is always correct. All of the knowing, handiwork, and healing pay off in the form of accomplishments. Acknowledge and celebrate the many accomplishments you achieve throughout the day. Overtone of radiance, step 5 of the 13-step creative energy cycle, empowers, commands radiance. The number 5 is circular, centering, and radiant. A perfect circle forms around a 5-pointed star. If you look at 5 as it appears on the face of dice, there are 4 dots in the 4 corners. The 5th dot is in the center. 5 radiates outward from the center. Having achieved a solid foundation of 4 to build upon during yesterday's self-existing tone of form, you now find yourself gravitating toward your center and a centered state of being. When you are able to get centered, you are then also dwelling in your physical center. When you become physically, emotionally, and energetically centered, you can make your way more easily into your heart center, the place where you radiate outward from and are perceived by others in ever-widening rings. Radiate from your heart center, knowing, healing, and accomplishment. Day 5 of the 13-day cycle theme Blue Night, Dreams, Abundance, Intuition. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue, overtone hand, Kin 187, 19th of June 2021. Radiant, accomplishment. 19/6/2021 equal 19/6/5 equal 10/6/5 equal 1/6/5 equal 6/6 equal 12 equal 3. 19 Prince of Heaven, fulfillment, honor, happiness. 10 manifestation, power, authority. 1 new beginnings, original, leader. 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, romance, fertility. 5 liberation, change, transformation, freedom. 3 Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. Kin 187 equals 16 equals 7, mystic, magic, spiritual, solitude. The powerful, magical day of immense, visionary healing. Day 5 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming our new world into reality. Today brings the power of healing through our capacity to see what was previously hidden in the undercurrents of the collective unconscious, so that we can accomplish our collective dreaming. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm, action commands, power empowers, essence, radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Today we can draw upon the power through Pachamama to anchor and radiate our own personal soul's power, radiant empowerment. Overtones have the power to command healing whilst empowering themselves and others to step out of victimhood and become a conscious creator. With the overtone tone, we can radiate waves of healing frequencies throughout the planet wherever it is needed. We can utilize these healing waves on many levels, allowing healing where it is needed, setting the intention to accomplish our personal dreams, and those dreams that are held in the collective unconscious as peace, abundance, and happiness for all beings. A beautiful day to send out Reiki energy everywhere. The power of abundance is in your hands. Gaia is a fully cognizant, sentient being who is empowered by her own choices and evolutionary passage. Realizing that Pachamama is no victim and that she has allowed her children mostly free reign to experience the dark era of pain and suffering. However, now Gaia has chosen to abandon the darkness and density and restore her paradisical stature. If we choose to continue our journey upon her back, then we must become empowered too, choosing a radiant life, with our health, abundance, freedom, and livelihoods fully restored. Kwan also connects us to our ancestors, so today is a great day to heal our DNA and purify our ancestral bloodlines, finally freeing our families from repeating patterns and cycles. Allow the pure flow of consciousness to flow through your being, connecting you to Gaia and the cosmos through these evolutionary times. A powerful day to fully ground the cosmic gifts of radiant empowerment afforded through our Pachamama. Today's question is, what can I see and uncover in the depths of the abyss to command radiant healing and empowerment of my greatest dreams? Divine blessings for becoming abundantly empowered. In la kek a la kin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, kin 66. Kin 187, blue, overtone hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to know. Commanding healing, I seal the store of accomplishment. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of vision. And on this powerful day of visions, activations, transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and donations for our daily living expenses. I'd like to thank Divine Brostar of the Light Jah 1 for raising your pledge on Patreon. Thank you, Divine Brostar. And I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Julia Abdul Barova, for your support and your pledge on Patreon. If you'd like to support our work and help us to be able to continue bringing these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge on Patreon at our link at whitegoldeagle.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Maria Fushtar, for your donation. Thank you very much. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so at the PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, lastly, I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. Thank you, Divine Sister of the Light Paula, for your purchase. My queen is having a solstice sale. Everything is 15% off. So she has many works of art. You can purchase handmade, made to order, Zodiac Goddess Totem. She has a full 12 Zodiac Goddess set, a 4 Direction Medicine Wheel Goddess Totems, and other healing jewelry. You can check these out at lunagoddessart.com. Now, I'd like to finish today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Brostars and Sisters of the Light. Pleiades 1 messages, June 19, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Frauds are identified and cured by sentinels. Energetic dividers are adjusted. Dark areas are illuminated and cleaned. Divine concentrations increase. Therapeutic waves reach closed. Hearts in unconditional unlocks. Angelics activates first holy seal. First seal effects immediate. 1207 plus 23 H11 plus plus physical 11. Ashtar plus 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 Kent super 11. Active and physical 1. Reverberation 22% non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Terran reverberation 30% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls and bearer reconnections support 31% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls and bearer reconnections reverberation 31% non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed support 31% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 Ashtar plus 11 from disclosurenews.it. So thank you for joining us today on this powerful day of transformations and activations. And again, thank you all for your beautiful blessings and prayers and your healing light and energy. We appreciate you all very much, and we are very grateful and thankful for all of you and your support. So have a beautiful and blessed solstice day tomorrow, 444 rolling in, and an amazing activation. Keep living from your heart, anchoring in these high codes through your rainbow bridge, the Katika channel, from your crown down through your central channel, out your feet, and into the crystalline core of Pachamama, lighting up the grids with every moment-to-moment transformation, transfiguration through this great revelation, as we are living the ascension through this resurrection. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the resurrection and the light. There is no separation in truth. There is only love. So keep living from your heart and walk gently your sacred path with heart, connecting to all beings in all realms, timelines, and dimensions. Keep shining brightly into the night and make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.